Hi guys, so we have an O-level past paper question from the year 2014. The session is May-June. This is question number 3. This question is based on percentages, money, simple interest and ratios. So let's start. The question says, Mariam works in a shop. She earns $5.2 per hour. She also earns a bonus of 15% of the value of the item she sells in a week. The first part says, in 1 week she works for 32 hours and sells items with a value of £2,450. Calculate Mariam's total earnings for the week. What you have to do over here is, you first have to find the value of the total amount of hours she worked and how much she makes in those hours. So that is 32, the number of hours, times 5.2, that is the hourly rate. When you multiply these two, you get $166.4. Then what you have to do is, since she sells items worth £2,450 and she makes a bonus of 15% of those items, so you multiply 2450 times 15%. When you multiply these two, you get $367.4. When you have these two values, all you have to do is add the two values. You do 166.4 plus 367.4 and your final answer becomes $533.9 or 534. So let's write 534 over here. The next part says, in another week, Mariam works for 28 hours and earns a total of $409.6. Calculate the value of items she sold that week. The first thing that you have to find out is, since she is working 28 hours and the hourly rate is $5.2, you multiply these two and you get $146.5. Then you need to subtract 146.5 from 409.6. When you subtract these two values, you get $264. Now this amount, $264, is the amount of bonus she has earned. This is equal to the 15% bonus percentage. And so if this is equal to 15%, so the total amount would be equal to 100%. Over here, let's cross multiply these two values and find out what the total amount of sales she makes. So you do x is equal to 264 times 100 divided by 15. When you multiply these two and divide by 15, you get $1760. So the total amount of items she sold that week are worth $1,760. The next part says, Jack opens a bank account paying simple interest. He pays in $800 and leaves it in the account for 4 years. At the end of the 4 years, he closes the account and receives $920. Calculate the percentage rate of simple interest paid per year. The first thing that you have to do is, since he is receiving $920 at the end of 4 years, you subtract 920 and 800. When you do that, you do 920 minus 800, you're left with $120. This $120 is the total amount of interest earned over 4 years. So you divide 120 by 4 to get the interest earned per year, which is $30. When you have 30 and you have to calculate the percentage of simple interest, all you have to do is you divide 30 by 800, because that's from the total amount, and you multiply this by 100 and you're left with 3.75%. This is the interest rate, the simple interest rate paid per year. So you write the answer over here, 3.75. The next part says, Jack uses some of the $920 to pay for a holiday and a computer. He saves the remainder. The money is divided between the holiday, computer and savings in the ratio 4:5:7. Calculate the total amount he saves. First thing what you have to do is, if you look at 4, 5 and 7, these are the total parts that he is spending his money in. So you add 4 plus 5 plus 7. There are 16 total parts which are actually dividing $920. For example, $920, first you can divide it into 16 parts and then you can split it into holidays, computers and savings. So what you have to find is the amount of money he saves. The amount of money he saves is 7 out of 16 parts, and you multiply 7 out of 16 by 920. When you do this, your final answer becomes $402.5 or 403. So your answer can be $403. And we're done with the question. I hope this question made sense. The complete working of the entire question is present in the description below for you to download. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching.